Hi Wanderers! For today's video, we're going to learn about adding and subtracting integers. But before we proceed, let's have a brief discussion regarding integers. So what do you mean by integers? So integers are the whole numbers, including zero. Yeah, you're right. So they are the whole numbers, including zero. For example, so you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. But take note that we have two types of integers. Okay? It may be positive integers or a negative integers. So positive integers are numbers greater than 0. So they are the numbers greater than 0. That means those numbers are 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth, up to or positive infinity. And then negative integers are the numbers less than 0. Correct? So numbers less than 0. So that means integers are also a negative numbers. So like negative 1, negative 2, yeah, negative 100, negative 1000, and so on and so forth. Right? So those are the types or kinds of integers. Okay? So let's move on and let's have an example on how to add integers. Let's concentrate first with addition. So for example, if you have 5 plus negative 3. So if you see a problem like this, okay, if you have plus and minus, it will always be minus. Okay, so it will become 5 minus 3. So that is equal to 2. All right. Okay, that's our first example. Another example is if you have negative 2 minus positive 3. Okay, so take note that remember if you have minus and plus, it will become always minus. So in this problem, you will be or you will have negative 2 minus 3. So in these kinds of problems or if you have two negative, just add the number. So add 2 and 3, which is 5, then copy the sign. Okay, take note for that rules. If you have both negative, add the numbers, then copy the sign. Okay, that's for that. That is for both negative. And for the third example, see if you have 3 minus 2. Right? So it's a combination of addition and subtraction now. Okay, so in here, so you have minus minus, it will become plus. So your problem now will become 3 plus 2, and that is 5. Okay, now what about for the fourth example? What about if you have negative 18 plus 23? So in this case, you have to subtract the number, or you have to subtract the given, and then copy the sign of the big number. So what is 23? It will become 23 minus 18. Okay, 23 minus 18 is 5. And the sign of the big number is 23. So therefore, the sign is positive. You understand? Okay, so our rules is subtract the number or subtract the given, subtract the number, then copy the sign of the big number. Okay, so that's the rules. Subtract the number, then copy the sign of the big number. Let's have more. So number 5 example, if you have negative 39 minus 17. Okay, so this example is the same as problem number 2 now in this case. Yeah, so negative. So what is that? Add the numbers, then copy the sign. So what is 39 plus 17? That is 30 and 10 is 40, 56. That is 56. Then copy the sign. Yeah. So you add these two, then copy the sign, which is negative. And the answer is negative 56. All right. Okay, let's have more so that you will fully understand. Example number 6, 5 minus positive 3. Again, if you have this minus and plus, it will become minus. Yeah. So 5 minus 3 is 2. One more. 7 plus negative 4. So again, it will give you negative here. So that is 7 minus 4. That is equal to 3. Okay. Number 8. So if you have negative 3 plus negative 2, and you will have this one, you will get negative in here. So it will become negative 3 minus 2. Okay. So this example now is still the same with problem number 2, minus 3 and minus 2. So the same here, add the number, copy the sign. All right. For number 9, so you have 4 minus negative 8. So again, if you have this minus minus, it will turn to plus. So you have 4 plus 8, and that is 12. Okay. Last example. If you have negative 8 minus negative 9. So you have negative 8. Remember, this one will give you plus. So your problem will become negative 8 plus 9. So this problem is the same as problem number 4. So subtract the number, then copy the sign of the big number. So what is 9 minus 8? That is 1. What is the sign of the big number? The big number is 9 and the sign is positive. So positive 1 or 1. Okay? If the sign is not written, it is understood to be positive. Would you like to try some problems? Okay, please pause the video if you want to try to answer these questions. Okay, negative 2 minus negative 6. Second problem is 10 minus positive 9. Number 3 is 9 minus negative 9. 4, you have negative 6 plus negative 7. And last is okay, negative 7 plus negative 2. Okay, so what is your answer? Okay, let's check your answer. So this one will become negative 2 plus 6, and that is 4. So subtract the number, then copy the sign of the big number. Since 6 is the big one, so 4 is positive. And then this one will become 7 minus 9. Subtract the number. 9 minus 7 is 2, and then copy the sign of the big number, which is negative. Okay? And then here, so it will become 9 plus 9. That is 18. And then for number 4, it will become negative 6 minus 7. So add the number, copy the sign, which is negative 13. And last is, it will become negative 7 minus 2. The same as number 4. Add the number, copy the sign. All right. So that's all for adding and subtracting integers. Hope you learned from this. Keep assembling regarding your math skills. All right. That's all for today. Bye.